Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes
Tune in.
Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Eddie Hughes, and welcome to the Eddie Hughes Show. And today's special guest is Big Keith. How you doing?
Good evening, nephew. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
All right.
Finally got Unc in the building, man. For
I'm
real.
here, man. I'm here.
Man, you like one of the hardest working dudes in Vegas, man. Period.
I'm trying to stay up, man. I'm just trying to get things for kids, man, and help these young cats, man. You know, cause we get ready to talk, so we get to vent out some stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get everybody back together, man. Cause back in the day when we started this, man, we all worked together. So
Absolutely.
I'm here with you, man. You know I don't go everywhere.
Yeah, I know. So it's like,
Yeah.
when I reached out to you, man, I was kind of like, man, I know you're a real busy cat, so I hope I got a little time for me. You said, man, I got you, nephew, and that was love, man. You know what I'm saying? So just let you know on behalf of the show, I appreciate you just taking your time out of your day to come
Bro,
here.
I know I watch everybody. You see, I got 5,000 friends. Even though I don't like everything,
Yeah.
I still watch. And I watch the people that's moving, and I watch the ones that's not. And my thing is, if you seen somebody that did it already, there's no problem with asking them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, a lot of young cats don't want to, go to the OGs and say, hey, how'd y'all do this? Or, how can we make it better? But you always stay true to your brand.
Yeah.
Your brand. And like I tell everybody, your brand is your brand. You want to wear your brand every day. You know, a lot of cats don't get it. You picked up a lot of stuff that you might not think I wasn't paying attention, but you keep your brand going. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stuck in one spot. You just, every time it's something different.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you, man, for what you're doing. And, we just try to do it, take a village, bro.
Yeah, because, to be honest with you, every time I see something from you, I always let you know that, oh, man, I really admire you. I really admire what you're doing. I mean, the things that you've done with these kids in this city is amazing,
Unbelievable. Everybody, how we doing it, but it's working.
It's working. Let's talk about it, man. Bully Busters. What is the definition of Bully Busters?
Well, Bully Busters, man, first of all, since I got some time, I'm going to go back where it started because I tell a lot of people, you don't know something unless you went through it. You know how some people say, if you lost a parent, you know how I feel. If you haven't lost a parent, you don't know.
Right.
So I'm going back to 1980. I just won a state championship playing basketball in high school. So, I'm walking around the big heads. I'm basketball now. Matter of fact, we can ready to get our rings 30 years later. That's a whole different story. But I was going to get my scholarship. Coach called me in the office. He said, Slim, he said, man, if you want to get into school, you need to get this science grade up. Right. Me, I never liked science because back then, man, we had frogs and stuff. I'm a basketball player.
Right.
I'm point guard. I'm like number 2 in the nation.
Man.
I'm supposed to walk past that class.
Yeah.
So he said, well, you couldn't walk past it because Mr. Smith needs you to get this science grade up.
Right.
So he said, we're going to get you a tutor. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get a cute girl. Baller, he's like, that ain't going to happen. You got Matt. So I'm looking at Matt. And you gotta understand, when you play sports, everybody knows you.
Yeah.
You don't know everybody.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew him from the lunchroom and, high water pants, glasses. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, I'm like, all my homeboys is like, I said, that's all right. Worked with Matt for 3 weeks, got my grade from a 63 to a 75. Ball and get ready to go. 2 weeks later, Matt committed suicide.
Wow.
Now, see, the whole thing about that was I was with this cat for the last 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Laughing, you know what I'm saying? And after it happened, it was a shock to me because it wasn't 2 days I ain't see him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like anybody else. If you used to seeing somebody, you don't see him, then you get news like that, and then he left a note saying the last 2 weeks was the best 2 weeks he had in his life. So that means I'm part of the story.
Right, absolutely. That means that you made a difference.
I'm 18 years old, bro.
Yeah, you made a difference in his life.
You know what I'm saying? So now, let's push it up to 2010 now.
Yeah.
I'm a single dad with little Keith. Everybody pretty much knew that. Raised him since he was a baby. All right? He's going to school, going to Valley, playing ball with Hank, Hank Thorns and all, you know what I'm saying? And I guess he's seen some situations going on in lunchroom where he had to step in and say, yo, chill. And my house was always the go-to house because I lived down the street from Valley. Right. All the kids used to hang out. You got me, I'm a dad.
Right.
They come to my house, they're like, oh, they chilling, they eating up all my food, you know what I'm saying? But they was good kids, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, like Ashley, and, a lot of those kids, man, came, been around me. So he said, Dad, this kid got bullied, and I stepped in. The dean called me and said, oh, he shouldn't have stepped in and all that. So I'm like, check this out. I'm going to put a program together. He said, Dad, I know you can do that. So I put a program together because now I just retired from doing the entertainment thing. Because, you know, I was doing the product placement on the road with screen tours. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell all these young cats, we first started hip hop out here.
Absolutely.
Club Utopia, DJ Benzo, Larry Scott, you know, Smooth C, all of us, we came up in the streets.
Absolutely.
We created that magic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I won Street Promoter of the Year like 3 years straight for FUBU and all for just dirtying up the street. The mayor even called me and said, Big Keith, all right. We know what you're doing. If you go on that strip and put posters up, I don't want to hear that. If I see you on the posters, $1,000 fine. I mean, they called me in the office like me and you sitting down, bro.
Wow.
That's how I was so cold in the street where
If
if you was in LA and you had to come to a street in Vegas, you called me and said, Big Keith, I got a couple $100 for you. I ain't gonna come. I need you anyway, so we'll come hang out. I'll split the bread with you, and that's how it was. That's why I understand a lot of cats bringing these guys out here for all this money, and they just come get money.
Yeah.
They supposed to be in the community, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They supposed to go by radio, go by I don't care, community center, park, something. If I just paid you $15,000 or whatever, and you come out here, you ain't just sitting in no hotel. And, oh no.
No, you got to get back.
Yeah, you got to get back. And some of them to give back some of that money too.
Yeah.
You know, that's a whole different project, but still, we all work together. If all of us were doing something, we had one flyer.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was 10 of us doing something, your thing was on Friday, we all went.
Yeah.
Somebody's thing was on Friday, we all went. You know what I'm saying? Everybody supported everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This now, everybody thinking they better. First of all, if you ain't got no plats or no million selling records or nothing, you need to work with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
And don't nobody know everything.
Absolutely.
Man, every time I hear a young boy say he know everything, I block him. Then I say something mean, then I block him. I'm gonna tell the truth. I say something mean, like, bro,
Rookie, get off my line.
Yeah,
Rookie.
man. He said this is gonna be the first time we do this in Vegas. It's gonna be, and I'm saying, bro, you 21. Come on, let's get into what's going on. So with that being said, I started with 4 sheets of paper, man. This is word. So I said I gotta practice it.
Yeah.
So Boys and Girls Club, I always did that. That was my thing when I was doing promotions and all that. That was like my safe house. So when I wasn't on the road, I did all the screen tours and everything with Bow Wow, P.
That's great. That's amazing.
So now when I was home, I stayed in community center.
Right.
I was playing basketball because I was getting Lil Keith ready to go to college. And that's why when the internet came and all the street stuff went away, you know what I'm saying, I had a plan already. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats didn't have a plan. Because you know what I'm saying, they was like, hey, now's the internet. Whoa, no more street promotion. A lot of jobs got lost. A lot of record labels left. You know what I'm saying? The street, you got to check for that. Imagine, I was getting $750 a label for doing street promotions, bro. I had 5 labels. Talk about committing suicide.
And people crying about one. You just won 5.
Bro, I had 5. I had Def Jam, So Def, Jay Prince, Rap a Lot. Shoot, my grandma got sick, passed away. Jay Prince flew me to New York to my grandma's funeral. So, P, all of them, Damon, Shark Tank, all of them. I came up with those guys. L, all of them, when everybody was just starting, man. So now I still call them and talk to them, but I ask them for advice.
Yeah.
So when I started this program, I said, okay, I had to research again. So I researched. I came up, start practicing in the Boys and Girls Club. Start getting response from it because the way I put it together, I'm like, So I tweaked it a little bit. So I went to the school board.
Yeah.
I thought I'm ready now.
Yeah.
It's 2 years now. I didn't touch the schools. I was going around because I had to see how to take. I had to see what the kids was looking for, what they was talking about. You know what I'm saying? What I got to use to catch them, because with these kids now, it ain't like when I was growing up, don't do what I do what I say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be a catch to them. You got to outfox them. Hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? These days, between the internet and everything else, if you ain't teaching in your house, you know what I'm saying, your kid's going to be a hot mess.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, I said, okay, got the app going. No, I went to the school district. I sat down and said, hey, you guys, I got a program. It's like, you know how they do you, Big Keith. Oh, not now. I said, okay.
That's what's up, man.
Came back a year later.
Well, I also see that you have some official involvement, that you've also worked with Judge Cedric Kearns. Like,
Mr. Kearns.
How's that involvement been?
Man,
for you?
how'd that happen?
How'd that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? How'd you put that together?
My
You know
thing
what I'm
was,
saying?
man, I had to check on some judges that was helping kids.
Uh-huh.
Because you got kids going to jail. A lot of kids going to jail because of drugs. You know what I'm saying? So I researched about 15 judges, bro. Because, just like I'm with him, he had to research me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, last time I had a traffic ticket, anything, man, you know what I'm saying? I always been a goody two-shoes. I always hung with the thugs. Because, my family was in that. But I never went nowhere. I was the one to stay home. Like, then when y'all got it, I'll get some. You're going to give me some, I'm going to tell.
On me.
But yeah, then if I don't go, then I'd be the one to call, be like, hey, call mom, you know what I'm saying? I was that. And everybody knew that, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to go do nothing. But I knew everybody. So I see the judge, and I went and sat in one of his courts. And he do a drug diversion.
Wow, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you how serious this is, where the girls come in, the guys come in. So now, if you come for one of those people that's in custody now, that's on drugs, because that's their main thing, he drug tests you.
Wow.
So now, say if your girl is in jail,
Yeah.
and he'll say, oh, that's your girl? You'd be like, yeah, that's my girl. He said, all right. And he tell everybody at the beginning, if you and anybody up here, you're going to take a drug test. So you need to leave now, and you be good. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, what? 4 people got up and walked out.
Right out.
So I'm like, then I'm looking over, I'm like, these two looking kind of suspect. I think they trying to push the judge or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I know they looking suspect, and he knows, so he called one up. I said, oh, this ain't looking good. So the judge said, hey, you know, you can do it the easy way. This is what I got for you. You know what I'm saying? And we just started coming back, so I invited them down to the radio show. And like I said, man, you see these kids' radio show. My thing was to create something for them, to give them a voice besides all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, now they're talking.
Yeah.
Now they're on the radio.
And they're excited about that.
And they're excited, and they talking. I got people calling in from London, France, man, Hawaii, to talk to these kids, get advice from some kids, man, because that's what we talking about. You don't have to leave your name sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but they call. I did the test week, this will be a year now. They just got an award, the RJ just came out, did a big article on them, you know what I'm saying, because it's unbelievable how these kids, you can tell that they write it themselves.
Right.
See, a lot of shows and a lot of people that do, even grown folks, they reading something. But if you're not reading what you wrote, you can tell somebody wrote it for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if we switch papers right now, you know what I'm saying? You can say that I'll be, you know, trying to do you and you be trying to do me.
Yeah.
So what I did, I gave them their own, go ahead, you get the interviews, you research people, because now it's a job.
Yeah.
So then I hooked up with Power 88 with Nikki Craig Knight. You know, I know them, they do
Yeah.
Teen Talk. So now I groomed the kids from there to start getting ready to go to Teen Talk.
That's what's up. That's
So
what's up.
then all the kids I got, they act, they sing, they dance.
Talented kids.
One of our lead teens, Teshi and Zach. Teshi was in Lion King, Young Mountain of Broadway, a couple years ago. She's 14, bro. She was
14
when she was
years old.
11. You know what I'm saying? So all these kids I got, when everybody call me and say, how old are these kids? 13, 14. Because now you're giving them something that they can vent about. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like the Mr. T of bullying for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you know, not only are there to hand them some kind of protection for the situations that they're involved in, but you also can help them with their musical talents, and you know, because you have affiliation with that as well.
I know everybody. That's what you know me. I know
Yeah,
everybody.
absolutely.
I know everybody. And I did music, I did acting, I did all that stuff. So now what I do, because you gotta understand, when you get a kid from being bullied, you still gotta fix them.
Yeah.
So you know, they still got them battle wounds on them. Even though the person gone, now you got battle wounds. So now that's why I got so many nieces and nephews and cousins, and you know, because I can't remember all their names. So you know, I got that from Snoop. Thank you, Snoop. You know, here's my nephew. He said, if you don't remember your name, that's what he call you. So you know, I keep them all coming back. And now after the bully's gone, now they eyes are like, and you see them change, man. Check this out. When you have a parent call you and say, thank you for giving me my kid's life back, man, that's priceless, bro.
That's priceless.
You can't pay that. No
Can't
promoter,
put a dollar
nobody.
on that.
Bruh, man, I'm an emotional kind of dude now because I see him change. You know, when I go to schools, kids walk around like, yo, what's up? Next thing they on me. Like, yo, what's up? You know, so all right, this is what I need y'all to do. This is the new plan. I said, first of all, you're making it bad for yourself. I don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting in front of them because this is what they see. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm telling them, like, bruh, you know you don't act like this at home. Because you know us. We got kids, bro.
Absolutely.
Kids ain't the same at home as they
No,
out.
no.
I got kids be outside, be home, be like, Mom.
Yeah, they-
Outside people, yo, what's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz? Switch their whole style.
Yeah,
up.
man, you know. And I did a survey on Facebook one time. I said, do you think your kid act the same home as you? And, you know, half the parents was like, I know I didn't. And you know they don't. They just come home and sugarcoat it. Man.
Absolutely.
You know, so.
So you brought some treats in for me, man. Let's talk about this action figure that you got right here.
Man, this is funny, man. This is funny. All right. Y'all know I've been doing cartoons, coloring books and everything, so I got a call, and they said, Big Keith, this was like last year, he said, Big Keith, you know, let's do an action figure. I said, man, I ain't doing the action. They said, we're going to put you some tights. And I said, oh, hold on.
Some tights.
Yeah, he said,
hold on.
yeah, tight. I said, well, I ain't get wearing those. They said, no, the actor, the cartoon character. I said, oh, I thought you trying to put me in some tights. He said, no, you know me, I'm a comedian. I try to make light
I'm
of
too
everything.
tall for that, man. I'm
Yeah,
too
I'm like,
tall
bro,
for that,
come
man.
on, man. Can I get somebody to do it? You know, we got body doubles for everything.
Right.
So after we laughed, he said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do some pre-orders.
Uh-huh.
If we get 500 pre-orders, we'll, you know, the next year we'll
We'll
get
get behind
production and we'll push it. So last week, man, we just got in the mail, you guys. So I didn't know what it was for, and I called. He said, man, you sold 501. So we got 501 pre-orders with the coloring book that comes inside. We took the coloring book out. The coloring book comes inside. So this is my superhero. Yeah, my dreads is in the back of the ponytail. And I still, you got a little gray hair over there too.
That's what's up.
So that, and when it came up with that was because of the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing with the kids was because now, after I created, my first thing that I created that was the beast was the hotline.
Yeah.
And my thing was to give kids an out to talk to somebody or hear something. And you know how we are. We trying to call somebody and get an answer machine. You know what I'm saying? Now this is life or death, man. You got to understand somebody calling that phone at 2 or 3 in the morning and hearing somebody pick up their phone.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I was wondering. Like, say for instance, if you had a situation where it was like, it was a real aggressive bullying type situation, are you like jumping out of your bed to shoot over there?
I don't even have to do that no more. I just got to call the police.
Oh yeah, so you do send the proper authorities
Yeah,
right to the situation.
you know, I'm top flight security. I ain't trying, you know.
You're trying to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, I ain't trying. I'm ducking and looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeking to write down stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, when it comes down to that, and you probably like the last event that I had, my first serious one, where a girl was on the phone, and she was like ready to commit suicide. So they plugged me in, like call my phone, cause when you call that app and you leave a message on the phone, it goes straight to my phone. So if it's an emergency or something, I can say, okay, or then I still got to call back. And then you got to understand, man, a lot of these people don't understand. I've been doing this for 5 years and haven't had one complaint. Why? Because everything I do is from my heart, man. You know, that's how I am all the time. So I don't have to worry about being shady. I'm the same way all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And that's,
ever since you met me.
Ever since I met you, it's been pure.
I'm the same way all the
Straight up and
time.
down.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? If I could, I could. If I can, I can. Some people I don't mess with, and it's only right because I'm doing a lot of different things now, and I had to move myself out a lot, even though they're still my peoples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In certain places I can't go and do
Your
things.
involvement with the city is self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's bigger, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep myself cool and laid back and watch them grow instead of being out, hanging out. I did all that stuff already.
Absolutely.
I'll be 55 in September.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so now I can teach and I can watch kids grow. Many kids that came out of my house, you know, one is a cop, one's a lawyer. You know, these are kids that was running with my son in my house. You know, my house was full of kids, 15 kids every other day. You gotta understand, my house was down the street from Valley. And he played basketball and football. So everybody's at my house, you know what I'm saying? And I had kids come in and stay, and I even had to do this. And my son said, Dad, you was made for this because I always gave.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I always did, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't have, you know, I make sure you had, like, you my homeboy, if you ain't have, and a story with my truck. I got a new truck. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't
you know,
seen
I got the stuff on the back with the Ellen show and all that.
Check that out.
My cousin Vic, me and him grew up together, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we was growing up and got a bike. I was getting bikes, got him one for Christmas. And he called me last year, come up to his house, bring the wife, and he gave me that truck. He
Wow.
said, bro, he came and got that little green truck I had.
Yeah.
He got in there, so many noises and sounds. He said, what was that?
I love that truck though, man. That truck is sweet, man.
Guess what? Somebody stole the truck with my face on it and everything, and took the
Wow.
wheels off it. And somebody called me and said, Big Keith, man, I think I see your truck. I said, where is it? It's up there on 40 Patch or something. Because what it was, after I got the new truck, I was getting ready to give it to my nephew, and I sat it on the street, took the plates off. But them rims were still on there.
Yeah.
So I guess they thought, like,
Get them rims real quick.
so, you know, but still, I took a picture because I was getting ready to bronze that thing, man. I used to drive that thing.
Yeah.
That thing had 293,000 miles on it. I never took it out of Vegas.
Wow. Wow.
Bro, I changed the engine, never took it out of Vegas.
Wow. That's what's up, man. Let's talk about this proclamation that you received over here.
All right, man, we got this last year, Mr. Barlow. Now, see, this is my second one.
Okay.
This is the second one, but see, this is the one that means a lot. The one was for me, for Big Keith, when I did my entertainment out there.
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest and them came out. I did top 10, you know.
Man, you've been
fashion
all
out there.
over the place,
Yeah,
man.
Soldier Boy and all them came out, you know. So this one here is for Bully Busters. If you guys see, this Bully Buster got his own day.
Yeah. Yeah. Bully Busters has his own day in Las Vegas. How does that feel to have that accolade? You know what I mean? To be able to say that when it's all said and done, that you achieved these accomplishments in this city. How do you feel like waking
Bruh,
up every
make
day?
it so. See, I got grandfathered in here. See, a lot of people understand is Vegas is fun. Vegas ain't like any other city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I came here and they pretty much adopted me, came in because pretty much how I was. You know what I'm saying? I always tried to help, I always stayed, and I brought entertainment. Like a lot of East Coast people, like Woo and all of them that came this set, I was bringing them out here. Tyrese, all those guys, you know, Bow Wow when he was a baby, Lil Romeo, P,
Yeah.
you know, the Rattlers. I did an Urban Lyrics TV show for 5 years, where a lot of the kids now that got older used to watch me because they couldn't come out.
Wow.
So I was on Fox 5 years, man, doing celebrity stuff. Interviews at celebrities' houses, all the hot clubs. We did all that, bro. So with that being said, I knew a lot of people already. So if I was gonna make this work, I was gonna have to pull everybody together.
Yeah.
So that's what I started doing, piece by piece. Start pulling people. You're doing research, getting kids involved, because it ain't about me now.
No.
And that's why it's working.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to do something positive, like doing the Eddie Fuse show, just to give back and meet people like you that's doing great things, that's inspiring children, even inspiring adults. You know what I mean? Like kids like me, you know, I'm out here trying to do positive things in the community, and I always tell you, Big Keith, that everything that you did, you set the way for me. You set the way for me and my crew, me and my team, and the guys that I'm affiliated with. I always point lines to you because it's like, that's somebody that's done it, that's doing it, and that's continuously doing it.
And why would you want to ask stuff from people that haven't done it? And
Absolutely.
I watch these cats, man, I'm looking at them, I'm like, bruh, if I'm doing something, and this is real stuff, if I'm doing any of this here, and somebody picks up on it and want to change their, tweak their stuff, that's what I'm here for, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people say, oh, we keep somebody else is doing bullying. Good. They want, oh, you ain't, bruh, I started this.
Well, it's
I
to
just
save
blueprint.
lives, though, right? That's
Bruh,
what it's
that's
about.
what we did. It ain't about me or who this, how that. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff, man, is all fantasy because a lot of people go in their house, man, that's how they do. They put on a suit before they walk out, and when they get home, they get out the suit. Me, I'm the same way all the time, and you can tell genuine.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fake, man, I see that a miles away. Man, some people I talk to, and they hit me back in the first conversation, if it's about you, I don't need that, you know what I'm saying? I don't go for that. It's not, when you talk about you, that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how much I can make? Or, well, you know, you got your nonprofit. Can I jump on and do this? No. First of all, I'm claustrophobic, bro. I ain't going to jail and all that other stuff. You know, I grew up like that. So I ain't trying to go that. And you need to build your brand. You can ask people for advice, but you need to build your brand because a lot of people try to land on things.
Absolutely.
You get it sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of a sudden you doing a big party and all that, you know, and when you needed somebody, you got a zero in your inbox, then you get ready to do something, all of a sudden, bam, you got 50. Hey, what's up, cousin? What's up? You be like, you know, and that's what's gonna happen. But you want that to happen. Like
Yeah.
I told my cousin the other day, I said, man, I lost 3 haters. They my friend now. I said, man, I gotta get 3 more to replace them, because that's promotions, bro.
Absolutely.
And see, what's so funny, if you talk about somebody, this is what happened to me twice, somebody talked bad about me,
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to deal with them, whatever it was, and they met me.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I met them, it was about 6 months or something. They said, you know what, man, so-and-so said you was this and that, and man, I ain't never seen nothing. I said, see, bro? He said, no, for real, man. He tried to throw you under the bus. I said, yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, you ain't nothing like that. I was like, man, thank you. And see, people like that is genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
when I reached out or helped anybody, anything, just call them back and say, Big Keith, the hookup was cool, thank you. Cats do that. I help kids get jobs. You know what I'm saying? My nephew just called. He back getting his job career. Got a new 1-bedroom. He said, oh, guess what? I got my first gas bill in my name. Because he was always living with people. You know, he was living with girls. And I'm like, bro, you need a bill in your name.
In your own
In your
name,
I
bro.
wouldn't care if it was a chicken bill, gas bill, electric. You can't be living with people because they get to put you out a lot.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing he said. Was like, I got mine. That means it's yours, bro. You know, you got to own yourself. We got to teach our men how to be men, bro.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're
That's
losing
what
the value in that.
Bro,
a lot of
come
these
on, man.
households are lacking
This
in.
this show that happened Saturday, Art of Rap,
Mhm.
let you know that's how it was. It wasn't none of this stuff. Ain't people understand tight jeans and all. You know, them cats went out there and they legends, bro.
Yeah, they
Everyone that was on that stage. So how you gonna think that you started something?
Yeah.
And a lot of cats get that, man. If you ain't selling $1 million records and nothing, you just running around, you know, blabbing on Facebook and all that. First of all, that's dangerous.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you say you're a gangster rap, a lot of gangsters gonna test you.
Absolutely.
Bro, I knew. I was on the road with one dude. He was like, "Hey, I'm a gangster." And Houston, they want to see. They knocking on the bus like, "Where the gangster at?
Where the gangster
Send
at?
him on out here. Let's
Yeah,
see
where
what he
you
look
at?
like."
Where the
Yeah,
gangster at?
yeah. You know, so you got to really be that, man. And that's
Yeah.
why I tell people, God put something in everybody. You just gotta find it, bro.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate having you in, man. You got some social media links that you want to give out and some context and some shout outs that you want to give out to
Yeah,
the people?
well, everything is Bully Buster 702, you guys. The app, you can go to Google Play, download the app. You know what I'm saying? It records for 3 hours. That's another thing that we created with the Bully Buster hotline. The app you can go to, or you can go to the website. Everything is bullybuster702.org. Check out the kids show on WBKE every Sunday from noon to 2 p.m.
No doubt.
They do a lot of topics. They bring a lot of stuff. We got Mr. Albie Shore that's helping sponsor us now.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, Mr. Albie
Shout out
Shore
to Albie
jumped
Shore.
up. Then we just got Mr. George Bell. He's the tallest man in the world. He's like 7'8".
Wow.
Yeah, we was hanging out, you know what I'm saying? That was making me feel good.
Makes
Because
you
everybody,
feel
yeah,
kinda
everybody
short,
used to look at me, the kids like, yay! They see him, they was like, man, they ain't talk about me no more. I was like, Mike, bro, you have to come on back later. But yeah, man, now we just pulling everybody together, man. So everything is Bully Bus at 702, and we got this event coming up August 4th that we want everybody to check out. That it's gonna be at the Las Vegas Library, and I'm opening up. We're gonna show the trailer in the cartoon, which we might show y'all a little bit before I leave. I don't know, it depends, because he getting it first. And we're gonna do it there. We're gonna have a fashion show with Dre Banks. You know what I'm saying? We have some dances. It's gonna be unbelievable, man. So if you guys wanna come out, it's a free event. Bring your kids. We're gonna have some tables out there. You can get all kinds of stuff. We got the new books that we putting out now. Big Keith, yes, we got volume 2. Yes, I'm an author too, you guys.
That's
you guys,
right,
come
man.
on out August 4th. We're going to be at the library. We're going to do the preview of it. We're going to bring all the kids. We busting in Boys and Girls Clubs, man. It's all about the community. And like I said, man, if you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. We have a 24-hour hotline, you guys, 702-292-5023. Once again, it's 702-292-5023. I'm going to give a shout out to Power 88 because, you know, I do the community report on Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah.
So Mondays and Fridays, you can catch me on there, man.
Shout out to Power 88.
Yeah, I just want to thank you, man, for having me come on.
Oh, yeah, thank you for
guys,
coming too, Nicky.
come on, hang out with us. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. Now we're going to hang out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Beautiful Las Vegas. Welcome to the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show. Whoa, whoa. It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes Show.
It's the Eddie Hughes Show.
The Eddie Hughes Show. Eddie Hughes
Tune in.